Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the courtside report for Season 8 here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM and looking at what news is new and what is coming out here in MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So, I will say, I definitely thought we were getting WNBA players, but it looks like I may have been wrong about that. I guess the WNBA players aren't coming specifically in my team, which is a bit misleading, I think, honestly, from what they posted yesterday, but I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. It says Season 8 features Sabrina Ionescu, but I don't exactly know what that means. It says she's primed to carry this torch as the first solo WNBA athlete to become a season hero. What does that mean? Anyways, in my career, we're getting a bunch of stuff that we don't care about. I could care less, honestly. Like, what are we? My career's rewards are the stupidest thing I've ever seen, but I really don't care. My team, on the other hand, this is a little more interesting. Wow. This is good. During Season 8, we're honoring many of the current historic players by introducing Invincible Team USA MyTEAM cards for you to add to your lineup. Invincible Team USA MyTEAM cards will be available via Mode Rewards, packs, and earnable through agendas all season long. That's pretty cool. Not bad. Good rewards. I'll give them that. Every team needs an enforcer, and they're going to introduce a handful of my team cards that can give you a defensive edge, whatever that means. Level 1 is a 100 overall Dennis Rodman. Yeah, this is going to be the season of a bunch of free stuff is basically what this is going to be. Free 100 overall Dennis Rodman, who admittedly release is not very good, so won't be exceptional unless they change his jump shot, and they probably won't change his jump shot, but a free 100 overall level 1 just for logging into the game is not a bad thing. Level 10 Dark Matter Marcus Smart will not be good enough to be a truly elite point guard by any means, but he probably won't be awful. That's not a terrible reward either. Level 20 Dark Matter Rashard Lewis. I will say this man does not have a silky smooth jump shot in my team at all. His jumper is horrible. Please, please, please give him some sort of decent, like something, right? Like, please give him something half decent when it comes to jumper. Otherwise, this card's literally not worth using. Like, he just legitimately is not worth using if that is not the case. And so, I don't know. Unless they change his jump shot, he's not going to be good at all, even though they do call him a silky smooth jump shot in my team. We'll see if they change the jumper on it, but probably not. Level 25, Dark Matter Jaren Jackson Jr. will actually be a very good power forward, I'm sure. Like, I actually do like his release. I think it's very solid. And he's a little small, but overall, he has a nice big player build, long arms. He'll be not a bad card. And then also there is a level 35, 100 overall Jerry Stackhouse. That card will be okay. Level 37, 100 overall Wheel Spin. We'll see what 100 overalls are included in that. That'll be 100 overalls from like last season or something along those lines. We'll see if there's any actually really good ones involved in that. Now, Kareem looks to be the level 40 here for season 8, and that actually is a really, really good level 40. Obviously, a 7'2" big as the level 40 reward is certainly an interesting card. And I mean, it's a GOAT card. This is a really, really good reward. It very much is. I think Kareem, assuming that they do change his jump shot, will be absolutely exceptional, and that is an elite level 40. I'm not surprised to see a ton of free reward stuff here at the end of the game. It makes sense that the last season is going to be filled with a lot of free reward content, which is great. But the gambling content, number 1, is not going away. That I will say. And number 2, it matters way more what happens next year than what happens in this last season, because I don't think anybody cares about this game anymore for this season. We'll be getting a My Team playbook here tomorrow that'll give us more information about Season 8 of My Team, but I will say GOAT Kareem as the last reward is actually not, I mean, that's a really, really good level 40, obviously. It's an exceptional level 40. It's just a little disappointing to see it being executed the way that it is right now, with a lot of the other things going on in My Team. Like, for example, the next content, which I'm going to make a bunch of videos on today after this video, is really, really garbage. So I'll talk about that separately. W Online, do we care about this? I'm looking at this stuff. Does this matter? Coach My Team card, a shoe card, nothing else for My Team at all. Yeah, nothing exciting there whatsoever. But GOAT Derrick Rose, That's kind of a... Oh, that's kind of neat. A GOAT Derrick Rose and an Amethyst Derrick Rose in 2K25, which apparently means my team will be coming back in 2K25. You will be getting the Pro Pass pack will unlock a reward in 2K25 with like a shoe pack and a Hoff posterizer. And then it will also unlock an Amethyst Derrick Rose in... Whoa, my gosh. The level 40 Pro Pass card is point guard Kareem. Whoa. Wow, this is weird. Level 32 is a 100 overall unsellable player option pack, which looks like Clay, Larry Bird, and Shaq. Those are not the best 100 overalls, I will say that. I'm looking at all these rewards, though. Or that's level 37, I'm sorry. Which means those are the players who are going to be on the wheel spin for level 37 non-Pro Pass reward as well. An NBA Champions unsellable Dark Matter option pack. I think this could be a variety of Dark Matter players. I like the fact that there's some 2K25 rewards. That I will say. The Hoff badges, the Hoff badge and diamond shoes, as well as the Amethyst player in 2K25. I will probably buy the Pro Pass just for that, more than anything else. Just because because I will be playing the game a lot more in 2K25, obviously, when that game starts than I have this year. I don't know. GOAT Kareem being able to play point guard as the Pro Pass reward is funny to me. I'm not totally shocked. Overall, it's interesting. If it wasn't, I would be really, really high on this if it wasn't for all the terrible stuff they've done recently. You know what I mean? Like, that's the honest truth. If it wasn't for how awful this game has been over the past few months, I would actually be really, really intrigued by this. And the fact that there's some dual rewards for 2K25 as well is actually pretty sick. Like, Amethyst Derrick Rose is going to be an awesome point guard day one of 2K25. I guarantee it. That is going to be a fun, really good card day one of 2K25. I don't know. Like, this is semi-interesting. It really is. It's just a shame that this is all we really have going for us right now in my team is a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I wish I could get excited about this. I really do. I really, really do. But I just don't think I really can because the game has been such a disaster this year that I don't know. It's too little too late for this year, right? And so the hope is that next year things change, but the honest truth is that I'm not exactly expecting things to change next year, and so it's hard to even get excited about stuff for next year. I like that the Pro Pass has some rewards that carry over to next year. I think that's cool, and me personally as a content creator will probably buy the Pro Pass just for that, for that case, and for that being the case next year. But I don't know. Like, it's hard for me overall to get super duper excited about that. This is the extra information. I guess you have to make sure that you buy 2K25 on the same 2K account that you buy the Pro Pass on in 2K24 for it to transfer over. That makes sense. And is there anything else that really matters? Let's see. This is everything you're getting for 2K25. Which is my player stuff, and then the Amethyst Derrick Rose and a Pro Pass pack. So for my team, it's just the Amethyst Derrick Rose and the Pro Pass pack that will carry over to 2K25. But level 40 reward is awesome. The fact GOAT point guard or GOAT Kareem from the Pro Pass can play point guard is insane. And me personally, I do think the Pro Pass is actually probably worth getting this season, just for the case of the 2K25 rewards that you get out of it as well. But that's about the only thing that I think you can justify spending money on in this game. There is nothing else in this game that they deserve any sort of financial support for whatsoever. And honestly, the only reason I would get that is because of the 2K25 rewards. I will say the one thing that is actually kind of exciting to me is the possibility of all of these free Team USA cards. I like in Olympic style content, they've done it before. One thing I will say, it has been years and years and years, but Charles Barkley got a card in my team in like 2K17 Pink Diamond. It was this Pink Diamond Charles Barkley. I think it was 2K17 as an Olympic card. Could we, because I guess there's some sort of loophole with Olympic rights and stuff that allowed them to put Charles Barkley in the game, whereas he can't obviously ever be in the game. He's never been in the game as a Suns player or anything like that. It would be really interesting to see if there is a Charles Barkley card that is involved somewhere in this Team USA promo, and if there is, I think that would be super, super cool. I'm not honestly sure whether or not there will be, and if I was guessing, I would say probably not, but that is one of the things that I am very interested to see here. Would expect this is going to be a lot of NBA legends getting free cards in Season 7, which is really, or Season 8, which is good. Hopefully this means we get I don't know if they have Kobe's rights. I mean, people were saying in the comments yesterday on 2K Mobile, which is not MyTEAM Mobile. 2K Mobile is a separate game made by 2K, though, where Kobe is still very involved in that game. So it makes me wonder if they still have what's going on with that in terms of Kobe's rights. If that's the case, are we going to get a Kobe in this promo somehow, or sometime this season? Like, what is this season going to look like in terms of free rewards, and what cards are going to come out? As a whole, it's definitely better than the last few seasons have been. There's no doubt about that. At the same time, I'm not sure. In fact, I would say it's almost certainly not enough to overcome the disaster that has been the last 4 months of my team. And it's going to take significant changes, I think, for them to bring the community back together into next year's game. And it's going to have to continue throughout next year's game. I mean, it's not going to be enough for them to have 1 month of good stuff at the beginning of 2K25. Like, that's just not going to do it. So, me personally, I'm really interested to see what does happen with 2K25 and all that. And at this point, that's the thing that I really have my eyes focused on, because I am kind of done with 2K24. Like, I'm going to keep making content on this game for the vast majority of the time anyway, over the next month and a half during this last season of this year that has new content. I will be out of town a couple of times over the next month and a half, going on a couple vacations with my family this summer. But for the most part, I will still be uploading pretty much every single day, except for those trips that I'm taking this summer. And yeah, that is kind of the plan from here on out. This looks good for everybody out there who's still actually actively playing this game. It does look like this is going to be the most rewarding season that we've had in a very long time, and definitely the best opportunity to actually get the players you want to use this year. And we'll see how well they actually do when it comes to execution. Hopefully the execution is solid, and it does keep the people who are still playing engaged and provide a reason for people to play my team. It does look better. It's not great, and the gambling kind of still ruins everything, but it does at least look better. With that being said, I think I've rambled for long enough. I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.